You. What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into the Pittsburgh Steelers predictions for the season 2024. Let's get into it, man. You know what I mean? I've been kind of staying off of the Steeler talk because I've been on a high. I've been on the green summer. You know, I've been vacationing and parlaying and all that. You know, the Celtics don't want, so I've been kind of staying away from sports for the most part, except for maybe on some boxing here and there. But, you know, it is what it is. But we back. All right? So let's get into the Steelers talk, man. You know, I know about all the additions and subtractions that happen with the team. You know, I'm excited. I'm optimistic this year. You know what I'm saying? I know previous videos, I'm always telling y'all the Steelers going to make it to the Super Bowl. Do I believe that? Absolutely. I still believe it. You know what I'm saying? I don't go into no season don't believing that the Pittsburgh Steelers don't got a shot of winning the goddamn Super Bowl. It is what it is. We have a talented team. But we got to get things better offensively for sure. And I think that what we've seen in them last few weeks with Mason Rudolph, in the playoffs, we kind of messed up a little bit and shot ourselves in the foot. We beat ourselves, but, you know, that tends to be some of the things that's been, you know, it's part of sports sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Team sports, I say. But anyway, let's get into the predictions, all right? So tomorrow afternoon, we will be playing the Atlanta Falcons. Now, I think they're going to win this game in Atlanta. I think it's going to be a tougher game than what people think this game is going to be. Low-key can be somewhat of a shootout because we know Kirk Cousins can do his thing at the end of the day. So I kind of got this game kind of being like a 24-31 kind of game. If it's not that high scoring, I say a 21-17 kind of game with the Pittsburgh Steelers getting that dub in the ATL. Next week, we go to Denver. Denver could be a little bit tricky, but I do think that we'll finally be able to get us a dub and right those wrongs from what happened with Denver. You know what I'm saying? I think we go ahead and get that dub. Week three is kind of tricky because we know that, you know, Justin Herbert, you know, he's a good quarterback, but, you know, at the end of the day, the team is still very beatable. I still think that this team, if they don't show nothing within the first couple weeks, that they're like, you know, they really, you know, a different team under Harbaugh, then, you know, this can definitely be a game where we either take an L or this is like a, you know, this game is, you know, we on the edge of our seats with this game. It just really depends on this game. I'm going to call this game a debatable. I know that's crazy to say, but it just really depends on how the Chargers are looking. You know what I'm saying? If they looking good, this can be an L right here. If they looking decent, this can be a dub. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to go with the dub, though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say we start the season off first 3 weeks, 3-0. Now we go to Indianapolis. Indianapolis, I think we're good enough to go ahead and get another dub. But if for whatever reason Indianapolis got it going and they're playing very well, this could be a game that they possibly should win at the end of the day, especially being at home. Okay. Now we come to Dallas. Dallas, that's going to be that's a Sunday night game. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get the dub. I think this is going to be an L right here with Dallas. Unless barring injuries and all this so crazy stuff, I think Dallas is going to get that dub. I just think it's too good to be true for us to go ahead and get that dub in prime time. It is what it is. So I'm going to save myself the disappointment for going into work Monday. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to save myself the disappointment with that one. But anyway, next we got the Los Angeles Raiders. Now, I think this is a game that we get. I think we win this particular game right here. Next game, we got the Jets. I think, unfortunately, we lose this game, okay? Unfortunately, I think we lose this game unless Aaron Rodgers gets hurt. In the midst of this, I think we lose this game. Is it a winnable game for us? I don't think it's with Dallas and the Jets. I believe that they're winnable games. The Steelers just got to show me, man. They got to show me when it's prime time playing against solid teams that y'all can go out here and get the job done, man. Straight up and down, man. The teams y'all supposed to win, y'all supposed to beat them. But when it's time to step up and show when it's repping time, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need y'all to show up in these night games. This shit is prime time. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got a lot of shit talking on the line when it come down to these prime time games. Everybody don't catch all Steelers games, but they're gonna catch the ones that's on prime time. All right, so I'm gonna save myself the disappointment. I'm gonna be optimistic about that. Y'all gonna have to show me. Show me Sunday. That's right. Show me Sunday has arrived early for the Pittsburgh Steelers, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? With these games. Anyway. Next after that, we got a Monday night game versus the Giants. I think this is a game that we do win. I think we beat the Giants in a close game, but I think we beat them. All right. So now we got a bye week 9, which is kind of cool because normally we have our bye weeks kind of like week 7. Like we get our shits early and got to grind the whole rest of the year. Like that's kind of tough. For whatever reason, we can't get those lucky bye weeks where motherfuckers is getting week 10s and week 11s and shit like that, where they can come back in the middle of the season, halfway, 3/4 through the season fresh and shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it is what it is. So next we got the Washington Redskins. I ain't gonna call them the Commanders. I'm calling them the Redskins, the original Indian ancient American name. Fuck all that. Anyway, the Washington Redskins. I think we get this game in Washington. I think Steeler Nation pops out in great fashion. All right. So now here it is. We're going to go into these divisional games. This is pretty much the hardest part of our schedule for real. As a Steelers fan, you know what these divisional games is like. You know what it is. You know what it is when we hit the division. And this year we got all our divisional games pretty much on the back end. So this is the hardest part of our schedule for real. All right, so first we got Baltimore to kick it off. Now I'm optimistic about the Baltimore because normally we can split or we can get a dub, but Lamar Jackson hasn't been playing in some of these games. We got to keep it real, Steelers fans. We've got wins and got lucky to get wins because Lamar Jackson was not playing, okay, or he was injured. You know what I mean? So, you know, we gotta prove that we can beat him. You know, and hold that on him at the end of the day. I think at home, we hold this L. Then we got Cleveland. We go at Cleveland on a primetime game. I'm going to say we hold that L in Cleveland. Then we got Baltimore. Then we got the Bengals. I think the Bengals, I think we're going to lose that game. With Joe Burrow and them being healthy, I think we're going to fuck around and lose that game. Because at that point, I think they'll really kind of hit a stride, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. Then we get a chance to redeem ourselves versus Cleveland. I think we will redeem ourselves versus Cleveland. Then we got the Philadelphia Eagles. This game is tricky. This is pretty much going to be a primetime game as well. I'm going to say we're going to hold that L against the Eagles. Then we go to Baltimore. I think we go ahead and we get that game in Baltimore. We win that game, leading up to a big game on Christmas. Pretty much probably for the division. Either we're going to win the division or we're going to be somewhere like top 3. We're going to be top 3 to put ourselves maybe in a better position to get the top seed or even the second seed. But this Christmas game is going to be a big game. I think we're going to get this game right here. And then I think week 18, we pretty much, it ain't really going to matter. We're going to be pretty much solidified. And I think we're going to go ahead and punch our way to the playoffs with a home game to open up the playoffs. That's my predictions for the season. Y'all let me know what y'all think the predictions is going to be. Which I think the season is going to be. I'm optimistic to see how this quarterback situation is going to play out. I do think that the certain flaws that I've seen in preseason, but these guys ain't getting a lot of reps. So they really the first couple weeks is really preseason for the main guys because they barely play. This is why I don't like the form of fucking preseason anymore because the main guys is not getting the reps. They got to get the reps. Can't just throw the product out there like that, bro. Like, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got to get their shit together, you know what I mean? And play in real time and go through real shit with crowds watching and, you know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers putting money on the game and motherfuckers got worried about their Twitter and family members watching. Niggas is ready to show out, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. I just don't like that aspect of the preseason, but, it is what it is. But I do think we will get a home game this year in the playoffs. We will get a home game in this playoffs this year. I think we either win a division or we'll shock a lot of teams, man, and be surprisingly kind of high this year. I think Russell Wilson, the combination between Russell Wilson and Justin Fields will play out because I do think that there will be times where Russ is hurt and you rest him, and there's going to be times where Justin Fields is doing his thing and let him cook. You know what I'm saying? And then, when Justin Fields got a little shaky, this, that, and the third, hey, you got Russ. You know what I mean? I think with the tandem and the squad that we got, I'm just riding with who we got. I'm not worried about I'm locking in. I'm locked in. Tell like this TV is locked in on Steeler Nation, man. This is who we got, man. This is who we going to war with. I ain't trying to hear who we didn't pick up. I ain't trying to hear who we traded away and we should have kept this and we should have did this and we should have did that. Right now is not the time for none of that. I ain't trying to hear that. We in war mode, and this is what it is. The generals and the soldiers that we got, this is who the fuck we got, and we gonna motherfucking make it do what it do, and the goal is to get the goddamn Lombardi at the end of the day, straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who this person ain't proven. They gonna find it. They got a chance to prove themselves this season. Every motherfucker that ain't got to make a name for themselves in Steeler Nation, they got a goddamn opportunity to go ahead and make a name for themselves. Everybody who the Steeler Nation might be on their ass, they got a new chance to get out here and show themselves that, hey, look, y'all got me fucked up out here. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? We all got to play for each other, and as fans, most importantly, we all got to build each other up, period. You know what I'm saying? I think Steeler Nation, sometimes we can be a little bit too hard on these players. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. So at the end of the day, yes, it's constructive criticism is cool, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? This is who we got, and we got to ride with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the fact that we didn't beef up a little bit at the cornerback position, but we brought some familiar. We brought Cam Sutton back, familiar to the system. I kind of wish we would have brought Patrick Peterson back, but like I said, we need dudes that's going to be out there ready to tackle. That's what I want, tackling guards. Cornerbacks that can cover as well. You see what I'm saying? And play make, because we're going to need that in the running game, because you know what I mean, like we're gonna need those kind of guys to really get out there and put their nose in shit and really be out there, you know what I'm saying, like willing to get it, willing to get it popping, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see how this plays out. The safety position was another one, because I don't like the fact that Minka be having to get out here and really making these hits like this a lot of the times. I'm like, man, it's only a matter of time before his body catch up to him. He really out here nailing motherfuckers and shit. But then you don't want to ease him back, and then, he fuck around, get soft on you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you don't want to do that neither. So it's kind of really tough, man. TJ Watt, we getting better. We always do a great job with scheming with the pressure. I hope Cam Newton stays healthy this season, man. I mean, not Cam Newton. Cam Haywood stays healthy, because that kind of hurt us a lot in the run game. When he got hurt, and when him and the he not a rookie no more, but Benton and the D tackles that we got, Cam Newton is the leader of that shit though, man. I'm gonna keep it a dollar bean. He makes things a lot easier for the guys to get out here and make plays, and they already talented with the D linemen that we got. You know what I mean? Benton is talented. These other guys that's on the team too as well as D lines. I'm forgetting your name right now. I've been drinking this shit, so forgive me. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas is talented. You know what I mean? Linebacker core, we pretty much solid for the most part. I think we got a solid linebacker core this year. It's inside linebacker as well as outside linebacker. You know what I'm saying? As far as offensively, we know George Pickens is going to do his thing. Jeffries or whatever his name is, I think he's going to do his thing. I don't think he's going to have I think he's going to surprise a lot of people, and he might have a better season where people actually might think he might. We might be looking back at the end of the season like, damn, Van Jefferson. If I'm fucking y'all names up, bro, I apologize. But man, he really had a great season, low key. Him and George Pickens was really low key cooking. And I think with Jalen Warren and Najee Harris, I think they both going to rush for 1,000 yards. I think they both going to rush for 1,000 yards. I think the offensive line has somewhat. I think they hold the line on the plays that they need to make. The quarterbacks is going to have to make the plays when they need to make them, and when that line is holding up. We know our offensive line can be a little shaky. We've been knowing that. Unless we got something different going on this year, different scheme, that's helping out with that. Other than that, we know that, but we just need them to stay focused, stay locked in, and just keep making the plays, man. Because when we do crack on a big play, we normally crack on a big play. Period. You know what I'm saying? And we can get downfield very quickly on the team with explosive plays. And I see that a lot kind of different from what we've been seeing over the past years. I definitely see us this year having a lot more explosive plays where we look somewhat exciting to watch. Yes, it's going to have its times where we look like this is the same team. But when they get out here and make these big plays and get it going, I think they'll be a little bit more fluent throughout a football game this year than they have in the past years. Besides, working on a big play. I think they ease things down, chip things down. And then the big plays, when they happen, they just capitalize on them and make the plays. You know what I'm saying? Receivers make the plays, blockers make the blocks, and quarterbacks make the throw, and receivers make the catch and make the play. You know what I mean? So I think Kylan Austin, too, is also going to be – I think he's going to have a decent year as well. It's unfortunate to see what's going to happen with the rookie that we had on our team, but it is what it is. But I'm excited for this rookie that – a lot of people have been hyping up the Wilson kid, Peyton Wilson or Wilson Peyton, whatever. I'm excited to see if he get a little bit of time, this, that, and the third. Because like I said, yeah, man, we've been shredded at that inside linebacker. So with Patrick Queen getting involved with the team, yeah, man, I think we're gonna rock out, man. Another year with Joey Porter Jr. to pretty much get better. You know what I'm saying? Get better at the end of the day. And just keep proving himself, you know what I'm saying? Not only to the Steeler Nation, you know what I'm saying? Don't let that shit go to your head at the end of the day. You got to keep proving to self and your career at the end of the day. And I think he will do that. I think he'll have a great year this year as well. And like I said, man, I'm optimistic for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. I think this is a year that can sneak up on a lot of people, man, because a lot of people don't predict us to do shit. We've been so close, man. We've really been right there, man. But team-wise, but playmaking-wise, especially defensively, it's just our offense has been atrocious. You know what I'm saying? Where the defense is damn near got to win the game for us. Y'all remember for us, bro, it was a point in time where the defense, we was relying on the defense to score more than the offense. Like, this shit was ridiculous. I'll never forget that year. That was a wild-ass year. But anyway, so I think we're going to see a lot of more fluidity within our offense this year that we haven't seen in prior years. And so I think we'll be good, man. But anyway, man, that's my predictions on what I think the season is going to be like. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, we will probably be going live. If we're not going live for the game, we will be recapping the game live. Y'all know how I do on the Sundays. And we're going to recap actually a few games, actually, because I'm going to be watching some games. I'm already got what I needed with the Ravens losing. I need the Cowboys to win. Like I said, I need the Cowboys to beat the Browns, and I need the goddamn Patriots. I need the New England Patriots to beat the Cincinnati Bengals. That's right. I need them to win, and I think all three teams in our division are going to lose week one, and I think we're going to get the dub week one against Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? In a tough game. I think this is going to be a tough game tomorrow. Low key, you know what I'm saying? Low key, this is going to be a tough game right here, but we're going to find a way to get that dub, and, we're going to be on the week two. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to day ones. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, Tell Like It Is TV. We out of here, y'all.